Martin Luther King Jr., a social activist and Baptist minister, was born on January 15, 1929, in Atlanta, Georgia, into a lineage of pastors. His father, Martin Luther King Sr., and grandfather were both ministers, instilling in young Martin a deep sense of faith and a commitment to social justice from an early age. Despite the racial segregation of the South, King excelled academically. He skipped 2 grades in high school and, by the age of 15, was enrolled at Morehouse College. It was here that he felt the call to ministry, deeply influenced by Dr. Benjamin Mays, the college president and a civil rights leader. King continued his education, earning a divinity degree from Crozer Theological Seminary in Pennsylvania, where he was introduced to the teachings of Mahatma Gandhi on nonviolent resistance. Later, at Boston University, King delved deeper into theology and ethics, eventually earning his Ph.D. in 1955. It was also in Boston where he met and married Coretta Scott, with whom he had 4 children. Returning to the South, King became the pastor of Dexter Avenue Baptist Church in Montgomery, Alabama. When Rosa Parks was arrested for refusing to give up her bus seat to a white passenger, King's leadership qualities shone. He led the Montgomery Bus Boycott, a pivotal moment in the civil rights movement. For 381 days, African Americans boycotted the buses, leading to the U.S. Supreme Court ruling segregation on public buses unconstitutional. In 1957, King, along with other civil rights leaders, founded the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, SCLC, amplifying his nonviolent resistance doctrine. He led protests, marches, and campaigns across the South, confronting segregation laws and racial prejudice. His leadership culminated in the 1963 Birmingham campaign. Despite facing jail and violence, the campaign's success led to the historic March on Washington in August, where King delivered his iconic "I Have a Dream" speech. Awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964, King continued his advocacy but faced challenges. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965 were significant legal victories, but King also recognized the need to address economic injustice. He launched the Poor People's Campaign, aiming to secure economic equality for America's impoverished. Increasingly, King voiced concerns about the Vietnam War, believing that resources spent abroad could be used to uplift impoverished Americans. In early 1968, King traveled to Memphis, Tennessee, to support striking sanitation workers. It was here, on April 4, that King's life was tragically cut short, assassinated at the Lorraine Motel. The world mourned, but Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream did not die with him. His teachings, speeches, and vision continue to inspire generations, transcending borders and resonating with all who seek justice, equality, and a more harmonious world.